Good evening. My name is Hawa. I'm 22 years old, and I'm currently a computer science major at Camden County College, as well as being a part of the American Water Utility Mechanic program, which this is the first cohort ever that HopeWorks is working in conjunction with both Apex and American Water to provide opportunities to our area. Before I even found out about HopeWorks about a year ago, to be quite honest, I was very lost as to what I even wanted to do in my life. I had been bullied throughout my school career, so I had very low self-esteem coming out of high school. And just I've been basically I was living with a cloud of depression kind of hanging over my head. And then one day it was just like fate. I just happened to be in bed scrolling through Facebook, and I actually had a friend, Timothy Vo, who's actually an alumni from HopeWorks. I just happened to see one of his posts. I don't even know why. And I saw HopeWorks and I'm like, HopeWorks, what's that? So of course I ended up Googling it, and I'm like, and I looked at the website and I'm like, wow, this is right down the street. I've been in this area all the time. I've seen the Waltz Rand, I've seen McDonald's, but then you just have this little bundle of light, and I see HopeWorks at 808 Market Street. So I instantly filled out the form, and I met with Miss Aaliyah, and I ended up doing the tour, and I joined the program as soon as I can. And fast forward to right now, I'm speaking to all of you. I've just had a lot of experiences over the year working in the training room and eventually now doing the American Water program. There's been a lot of both professional and personal development. I mentioned me being bullied. One thing that I really very much appreciate about HopeWorks is their trauma-informed practices. So coming to HopeWorks, I was able to break out of my shell. I was able to raise my self-esteem and learn that failure is just an event. It's not a status that I'm going to stay in for the rest of my life. And I think that's super important, that if HopeWorks could reach other individuals like myself, that it's sort of like infectious, but in a very wonderful way. HopeWorks is literally healing society one person at a time, because it's like a domino effect. I know that prior to joining HopeWorks, I wasn't able to focus on my schoolwork. I wasn't able to do anything because I was just living with that depression and negativity in my life. But coming to HopeWorks, every morning you walk in, it's just like someone's asking you, how are you doing? And they really sincerely, genuinely care. How are you doing? You know, they care about who I am as a person, and knowing that it brings true love to my heart that I'm able to share with other individuals. I always hope that in the future I'd be able to contribute to HopeWorks. Of course, my immediate goals is on December 3rd to successfully finish this first cohort of the American Water Utility Mechanic Training Program, hopefully become employed with a stable job and continue my education. Definitely though, I always want to give back to HopeWorks because I can't lie, I just genuinely love it so much. I want to help that next person reach where they need to be in life, because I just know how that felt when there was nobody there for me. And like, I was just living in darkness. But at HopeWorks, like, maybe cliche, but I was literally able to recode my future. Like, I was able to take my life into my hands. I was able to learn so many different skills, just so many different life lessons. It's just amazing. And it just shows the potential that HopeWorks has to literally change the world. And I'll stand by that. HopeWorks is just an amazing place, and I love it.